Good magic tonight. Thank you, Chewy. Yeah, and so on the left side, we have Reanimator. On the right side, we have Jeskai Ragavan, John Lee, who we saw earlier. Let me reset the score. This is game one. Player on the left is some scrub player that hangs out at the shop sometimes. Doesn't really know anything about Magic. All right, predictions are coming in here. Unmask. Targeting themselves. Puts Chancellor in the yard. Petal, Reanimate. Completely protected by the Chancellor. And pass. Grief and Faithless Looting the other cards in hand. Volcanic Island, pass. Chancellor gets in. Just a few seconds left on the prediction poll. We should have Game Story and Matt's on camera every match. I try. John's going to need a Swords to Plowshares here. Counters every spell unless you pay one.
All spells now. Does the first spell trigger still? Yeah, fine.
Grief, Faithless Looting, and two other unknown cards in hand. No lands. Cast an Expressive Iteration to pop the initial trigger. There it was. Casting Grief. Pitching Unmask, targeting John. Fetching in response. Can't cast anything here without it countering. Gets a Tundra. Yeah, he can pay or counter it. Yeah, I'm just saying he has, like, he can't cast a Brainstorm right now, is what I was trying to say. Force of Will on the Grief pitching. Daze. Chancellor trigger. And pass. No lands for the player on the left yet. What's up, Luinil? All right, plays a Saga. At 3 life is John. Testing some Magic Online. Nice. Is that true, Luino? Are people not playing it right now? The player on the left is some scrub that wears 90s MTG t-shirts at the shop. Really has no idea how to play. Gotcha, Luinil. Doomsday is everywhere? That's not good. All right. Faithless Looting for the player on the left. Discarding 2 Chancellors. Ragavan. And pay 1. Let's brew, yeah. Chat, come up with a deck right now. Start with the mana base. I like that emote, High Zero. That's a funny one. For Tabernacle. All right, Exhume. Getting responded to with Surgical here. Hitting Chancellors. For Retrofitter Foundry. For the Abyss. It's good with Retrofitter Foundry, I feel. Lotus Petal off the top. That goes into play for John. So there's a Surgical Hurt. Expressive Iteration.
Well, I'll play my land. DRC.
You paid 2 life, right?
I did. I had myself at 18 too. I just didn't do that.
I will move. I'll see.
This.
Okay.
Yeah, I trimmed a Chancellor. To be honest, I can't remember what I brought in off the top of my head. Let me see. Oh, what happened here?
Yeah. That's fine. Oh, yeah, because you don't want to.
Wait,
Plus where?
I'm gonna see.
Yep. Okay.
So I tried bringing in silences for game 2.
Is that what this one? You're going.
Is to get countered?
Show me the EI and resolve your turn.
Survey one. What is that on top?
Show it triggers.
Sure.
Can we
pick this up for a sec?
Yeah. Animate the.
Yes.
Reality, yeah.
So I do that. You
can have this deck. Until this is what you really want to do.
I don't want to be doing anything.
Okay.
This is like one of them.
And you go 5.
John just asked if the Lotus Petal is his forever. And I let him keep it. I was that nice.
Well, now you're bored and fucking whatever. Gideon, so
You know what?
Gideon.
Oh, bro, you got any of those guys?
Play this.
Yep. Yep.
Gosh, 19.
Yard.
Yeah.
3.
Yep.
Exactly, maybe.
Yeah.
He can't log into the system.
Oh, that's an attack.
Yep. Good game. You want to play one more?
Yeah, I'm done.
Sure.
Like Regen can get away, can get rid of the,
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter.
I forgot you had to attack.
I had
Well,
to.
you could have,
Regen can
you
get rid
could
of
have
it.
just made it
Oh, you're- that's
hilarious.
true.
Yeah.
But then it becomes a 1/1,
It would- yeah,
even
so
more
the
trample
trample.
goes through.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about it that hard.
Yeah.
Maybe there's
There
a
was
way
no
to do
how.
that.
Yeah.
The Regen blocks 1 for 4, then 3 tramples over, and then Charlotte hits for the last 2.
Jesus.
Those are the stone cold.
So that was, yeah, 2 turn 1.
2 treasures on the board there for John. Plenty of mana.
Your Delvers.
So those 2, 1, 2, 3, right? That's 3.
Yeah.
Or unstable.
Results?
My greatest achievement in life was beating Winged in the Stone.
7/7 Murktide comes down for John.
I was thinking about how I could do that. I couldn't do it. That's alright.
It's such a fun deck to play. Yeah, I just.
Where's it?
4.
It's also, I mean, unprecedented to have a high power.
Actually, it's such a. It's so easy to fucking want Darcy.
In two.
I'm always fucking want Darcy.
Cards in hand.
I always
3.
wonder, like,
What do you have? Sorry, two lands. This is in hand as well. And the rest you can get this or this. So
You have 2 cards. You have 3 cards.
3 cards.
Yeah.
Entomb resolves, so I'm relieved of that. If you're going to counter anything from the Reanimator player, usually you want to counter Entomb and not Reanimate or Animate Dead or Exhume. Counter Entomb.
Spirit Guide and
Spirit Guide, duels,
Oh.
of course, as well.
Grizzle Brand,
Gristlebrand in the yard.
Yeah.
You're on the
Animate Dead card
It's also just because it randomly runs you just randomly knows other cards. I first run the Reanimator, and like I didn't have the nuts in hand, but I took force in hand. Reanimate.
Yeah, 1 card? 1 card. Yep.
Reanimate, Gristlebrand. 2 black mana. So I sequenced this so wrong, and I realized it immediately afterwards. I should have cast a Reanimate first.
You're using it to fight counter.
Yeah.
Not to.
I found out bringing stack.
I didn't want to use the Dark Ritual, unless I had to, but I definitely should have started off with Reanimate.
You go to 7.
Yeah, I got a 6.
I got a 6.
And this is why. Now I'm below pay 7 life with I basically have to block now. So what I wanted to happen was John to fight over the Reanimate. But really, if things were done correctly, the Gristlebrand would have never made it to the graveyard. John would have countered the Entomb. So I think him. Let's put it this way: him not countering the Entomb made me think the coast was clear, but I should have been more cautious. Should have been more cautious, and that's why I didn't make it to the World Championship Finals. Exactly, True Chains. Exactly. I went for the one where I wouldn't have to pay life, which was Animate Dead, because I thought I was in the clear. So I didn't want to spend the Dark Ritual. I didn't want to spend the Reanimate to put me below pay 7 life range. All right, looks like I mulled to 5 here.
Yeah, also 2 Wastelands and a Ragavan.
Yeah, you don't have a shuttle.
I'm gonna draw.
Okay.
Okay, that's 2.
Rings from Big Rock.
We'll ice the freedom.
Sure.
I'll swing for 12,
Go ahead.
and I'll pass it.
So, I remember my hand for this this game was just not the best, and I kept a hand where I was like, I really don't want to mulligan to 4. Hopefully, and I don't remember what I'm missing in hand, but hopefully I can get this to work. Let's see how it goes. I don't really remember how this played out in the first couple of turns.
Okay.
It was not a hand that I was thrilled with.
Okay,
I know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pass to you.
cast Entomb.
Entomb resolves.
I got hammer fall.
Again, if you have the option to, fight over the
Yeah,
Entomb.
that's yeah, because I'm not gonna have anything.
All right, I saw a silence in my hand. Gristlebrand is in the yard now.
Brainstorm resolves.
I see sorcery creature.
Brainstorm resolves now for John.
You're hell bent now, but before the iteration, right?
Yes.
You'd love to have balls.
I would have, but I didn't, which...
This is my turn 2, right?
Yeah.
GG.
I have the fire in hand.
Oh, wow. Or just ice this.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez, I got herbs.
I agree with Cheat Trains.
I think this deck is just, like, has a very solid stuff matchup, just because the opposing stack interaction, lack of good Ragavan cards. I don't think this is the matchup. I think what I'm really afraid of.
Now this really messed me up. The hard cast Soul Guide Lantern just messed me up.
I mean, that
Go ahead.
could be...
Chalice on 0 is probably not something this deck immediately.
Yeah. I would imagine prison in general.
Yeah.
Blood, this folks blood moon.
Grafdigger's Cage now.
Really?
Yeah, no, I have 5 bases.
I cast the Entomb in response to his main phase Brainstorm.
Got by Blood Moon if you're not playing your own Blood Moon, even if you're attacking like Blood Moon.
Yeah, chalice. Yeah, I guess prison.
Yeah, like
Chalice or sphere.
they're like prison openings are like Chalice on 0, Chalice on 1, and then the next one re-roll, and it's like, okay, right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of answers.
So now I'm just hoping to draw my wear tears, and things are rough. Things are not going well. I did not sideboard in show and tell. At least not that I remember. Dave Kaplan has tried to bring back Blue-Black Reanimator. Dave Kaplan is working on it.
Cast this.
And I mean, yeah, you just
Silly.
like in that.
Let's look at this.
You know, you get the 8 cast here. You
Yeah.
had to read on the first 2.
Yeah, but eventually with this deck, I imagine it's just like I know you probably don't know certain days, but if you jam against it until like 1 will eventually resolve.
I mean, the only cards I had to really deal with them 1 for 1. Well, actually, that's the thing. I had 2 submerged. I had 2 unbelievable. So I had a decent amount.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even really 1 for 1. But,
Yeah. It's, if you're using a card to deal with my 2 rhinos plus the agent, I go out to it.
yeah, this deck somehow becomes more popular because I've
Okay.
engineered explosives.
I doubt if this deck is going to go anywhere big. It's just, I feel like it's kind of
He's not running,
I mean, it
so.
kind of was a modern too.
Good jump on it.
Yeah, I mean, Hammer was a meme, and now it's the best.
Yeah, you know, it's just like one of those decks that can be powerful things. Just get a few cards, make it a little more consistent.
Go to discard.
Going to discard. Discard the Brainstorm.
Yeah, just I got okay.
And I also drew like a fucking.
Yeah, maybe the third game you didn't really have a super nutty draw.
Long sigh from me. Need a wear tear. Creates a construct. Now the clock is getting real. Looks like my hand just has a bunch of chancellors. And other crap I don't need. The Soul Guide Lantern ruined my plans. Here's Pithing Needle naming Gristlebrand.
Next one, like if that days hadn't been there. It's not just a turbo. I'm wondering. Yeah, I think I should have brought it. They already play you again.
I think it's one.
I'll pin that.
The region should be good.
I have aces and I have 4 brazen bars.
Yeah.
4 brazen bars.
Sure.
So, yeah, but that's why it's good in modern.
Oh my god.
And going for a second adventure card.
That resolves.
Yeah.
Hi, Borea. Thanks for the follow. Welcome.
You know what?
Oh, you're right. 9.
Is it?
Because it's all the elementals.
You got it. Sorry about that.